All day, new video. Today, new video. Today, the clients, anecdotes and what clients are looking for when they are thinking about buying a cane Corso. Do you want to watch the video? Let's go. Today, how clients think, what clients ask for, some anecdotes about clients looking for cane Corso. Well, today the video is about clients. I have always said each client is a world, each person looks for different things. What I do like or would like is for each client to stop at some point and be very clear about what they want. I mean, what does it mean? Well, I want any dog, I go by price. I'm looking for any dog and I go by price. Perfect, respectable. Then another different client, I have knowledge in the breed, in the cane Corso. I have already bought one or two specimens. I'm not happy and I'm looking for something extra, something very good or something with quality. Perfect. Other clients. Well, there's something that clients often tell me and many say, well, I don't want a dog to compete. So I don't want a dog to cost a certain amount of money. And I always think, Pom, but sometimes it's not about competing or not competing. The work has to be well done, whether the dog is going to compete or if the dog is going to be a family member. The work has to be extremely well done. Therefore, not just anyone can handle your dog, not just any enthusiast, any breeder. Look for someone honest and professional. And if they are a good person, even better, because if you have a problem and the people are decent, they will fix it for you. And if not, well, you'll have a problem. So that idea of I'm not going to compete, therefore I don't want to spend, is relative. It's relative. Then you have to consider whether the dog competes or not. The work and the face from birth until 4 or 5 or the age. When the dog has to travel, it's not the same for a Chihuahua or the food you give a Chihuahua as the food for a cane Corso. The care, affection, and all the needs of a 70-kilogram dog are not the same as those of a 1-kilogram dog. It's not the same, okay? The problems that a 70-kilogram cane Corso can have, problems with bones, growth, arthritis, many things, are not the same as the problems a small dog can have, which it can have, 12 or 13K, but they multiply by 10. In a large or giant breed, okay? And that needs to be considered. Clients need to think about it. That's very important. Then it's something a client told me, and I say a member of my family who will be with me for at least 10 years is... does it matter if it's €1 more or 1,000 or 1,500 euros more? Yes or no? Okay, more perfect. It doesn't work for me, and the client told me, and it doesn't work for me. I want a family member, and therefore I want something incredible, the best for my family, for my dog, who will be with us, who will be one more in the family, for mama. And I see that as super smart, and I'm going a little down that path. Because my dogs are family, and my dogs are from home, and my dogs sleep with me. I sleep with 5 big dogs, and sometimes I say, wow, sleep, dinner, breakfast. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed by so many dogs and so much eggs.
I say, X, move a little over there. You're sitting on my foot. Give me a little air, my dear. No, you're. I don't know. It absorbs me. So that's something that does happen often, and it is a common thing. Okay. Then the matter of colors. Well, I do like the clients to be clear. Look, I want a male, a female, that they have it more or less decided and thought out. And the issue of colors, well, also, if someone wants something exclusive, they say, no, I want a blue, or I want a blue. Well, that's perfect. I like people to have things clear. No, I want a Florentino Perez. Well, a Florentino Perez. The character, I don't know what. A strong dog, a leader dog, a non-leader dog. That's spectacular. You have to stop and think, what do I want? What is good for my family? What is the best that I need? And no, sometimes, porque desea. So, stopping for a moment often helps to have things very clear. Okay? That's important. There are many things, many anecdotes I could share about the clients. Wow, I've experienced all sorts of things you can imagine, all sorts. I don't know if now that, I have a very good relationship with Emilio from Miami. I have some video of him, and I don't know if Emilio is going to say something to me for telling it. But Ilandi, Emilio calls me from Miami. We talk about first a dog, Morgan. We do Morgan. Then we talk about the gray princess he has. And then Emilio decides to call his princess, decides to call her Habana, Emilio, from Miami, and he calls her Habana. And since the name and the letter weren't registered, well, for me, perfect. I put the chip and try to process the name. Emilio tells me, Habana. So, this is good. Emilio transfers money from the United States to Spain, to Barcelona, from Miami, with his trusted bank. There had already been some payments and there hadn't been any problems. It's an international transfer and it works well. No, there's no problem. Emilio says to me, hey Juanma, have you received the payment from the transfer? I say, look, Emilio, nothing has arrived here. I would like you to reserve the girl for me, and because we already agreed, just in case, because I have two females, that a customer might come in wanting a gray female, and I only have two. It's better. Yes, Juanma, it's already reserved. The proof has been sent. Pues Amy, and I was like, damn, but 2 days passed. I said, well, I trust Emilio, but the money isn't arriving here. If the money doesn't arrive, what do you think I should do? And Emilio wrote to me, Juanma, the transfer arrived. I said, the transfer didn't arrive. And we were there on the 4th or 5th day. He said, Emilio, this hasn't arrived. Don't think the money is in my account. And if necessary, I'll show you my account. This hasn't arrived. In the end, Emilio goes to his bank and, after investigating a little, finds out that the American government, what was happening is that the American government, with the word, especially from Miami and all that, with the word Havana or La Habana, stopped everything. It restricted any payment with, and of course Emilio had put reference to Havana, DM it, so what happens? Well, it completely stopped and the payment was held by the American government. And it was quite funny because we were both like looking like, yes, you have it. I say in the end, the text, and he was telling me, and it was a bit of a mess. Wow. In the end, Emilio thought the money was in the account, and I'm not telling him anything. It was something that when it happened, something different, funny, right? That he did later with time, remember? With humor, right? And nothing. And the truth is, it's a nice anecdote, all right? about the clients, more nice anecdotes. Well, so you have a video of Luca and Carlos, which was quite funny because Luca, because he's a spectacular guy, a special guy. He starts looking for cane corso, right? And he comes to me and says to his dad, to Carlos, I want a cane corso from Juanma Morato. And his dad, who the heck is Juanma Morato? And Luca shows him this, the website, this. Look, the dogs, the Instagram, and I want a dog from Juanma Morato. And it was funny, right? When Carlos arrives for the first time, right, and we see each other for the first time and have the first, let's say, the first meeting, right? We've already seen each other many times. With the girl, now he already has the girl, and today I saw her in person. She's impressive, a spectacle. It's a dog like Candy, but it will be better than Candy, much more bone size. By the way, at 4 months, blue eyes, and the blue eyes haven't changed. If they dry them, inside. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. So Carlos arrives. Well, we introduce ourselves. Oh, hey, friend, I'm living here and all. Oh, well, I've been here all my life. This, that, whatever. And he tells me, look, to me, the cane corso, it's neither here nor there. But my son wants it like this, wants it what, wants it like that. And I said, of course, hey, I'm very happy with my son. And I want to give him that treat. It's a surprise, and I want to do it for him. It was very funny to me, like Carlos, right? Like at the beginning, let's say the cane corso topic was neither here nor there. It was a matter of his son, of a matter of love, of affection, to have a gift, a gesture, call it what you want, for his son. But now, when I see Carlos, he's super motivated. No, but nothing. And today he was telling me that the dog behaves really well, behaves very well, and that his wife has I think he told me a retriever, I think. And the truth is that they separated it from the mother very early. It had a little accident and such, and the girl behaves very well. She has almost not broken anything, if not anything, and that his wife, but she was the #1 fan of the cane corso. And I say to him, well, if your wife has never even come, no, but I'm telling you, we are both with the dog, that we are laughing, that phew. And nothing super happy. And also, when he told me, I was really excited, especially because Luca is very fond of motorcycles. I don't follow them well. I know some very enthusiastic riders. And he says to me, Juanma, Luca is more excited for you to deliver the dog than for his mom to. And I say, wow, well, that's really. Well, some of the anecdotes that have happened recently, right? That are. I give it a lot of value, and it truly fills my heart. People when they are happy, and lately, honestly, I only receive good things, spectacular news, because the line is a spectacle. It is very safe. And above all, in reproduction, X-Man is delivering an amazing quality. Honestly, and with all due respect, you can't see it, I look, and I don't see puppies like those from X. I just don't see them. If someone, they send me a photo via WhatsApp or Instagram, but you can't see anything. Today I was talking to a girl who called me about the cane corso, a breeder from abroad, and she said to me, Juanma, you're really nailing it. You have dogs that are impressive, that you don't see anywhere else. The quality that comes from the cane corso. Me. No, not me. It's X-Man. Hey, and so don't you breed him? I say, he doesn't breed. X-Men is closed for, I say, X-Men are not bred to anyone because I've done that. And in the end, I think it's counterproductive because when you can have a super dog, but if you are breeding with a low quality female, then the quality of the puppies decreases. And I always tend to say, it's my fault. No, it's the other's fault.
but this one is to blame for this. X-Man will be to blame because my dog is very beautiful, and look, you have a low quality dog. X-Man is giving an amazing quality. Therefore, I decided, hey, no, they mate with my dogs. I know more or less the dogs that give me the best, the dogs that give me good quality every day here in the selections, in the super dogs. Every day we are growing in quality, and so there is no more problem than that, right? So in the end, we decided not to offer X-Man's breedings, and also who wants a puppy from X directly, because there are also many people I'm seeing, and that's fine, I'm not saying anything, who jump on the bandwagon. What does it mean? In Mexico or in many places, it doesn't mean it's in Mexico. I've seen it in many places. It's in the X-Man line, it has X-Man, but it has X-Man like 5 times back. I say, wow. And in the end, you realize that the work is well done, and that people try, well, to sell their things by saying they have the 4th generation X-Man. That's fine. I'm not saying anything. Everyone defends their own and tries to sell their own, but no one has direct offspring of X-Man. No one. Why? Because the matings don't happen. A direct son means that the father is X-Man, not that the great-great-grandfather, the grandfather, the great-great-grandfather is X-Man. Okay? Well, having said that, we finished the video. Today is a simple video with 4 little things about the clients. I hope you like them. See you soon. Greetings, friends. Bye. Bye.